What if I told you that the moment, this very second you're living in, isn't even real? Think about it. You see the world as a smooth stream of time, one moment seamlessly flowing into the next. But neuroscientists say that's an illusion. Your brain is stitching reality together from scraps, like a movie editor frantically cutting clips to form a scene. So what is now? And how does your brain trick you into thinking it exists? Welcome back to Bright Discovery, where we explore the mind-blowing mysteries of the brain. Today, we're diving into one of the weirdest questions in neuroscience: how your brain creates now. Let's begin with a simple question. What is now? It's not a place or a thing. You can't touch it or capture it. And oddly enough, physics doesn't even consider the present to be real. In Einstein's universe, time is a dimension like space. There's no objective present, but we still experience the now. So how? Your brain creates what scientists call the psychological present, a short window of time, lasting around 2 to 3 seconds, where your brain merges the most recent events into what feels like the current moment. Think of it as your mind's version of a TikTok buffer zone. It batches reality into bite-sized clips before letting you experience them. How do we know this? Well, scientists ran a fascinating experiment. Volunteers were shown short movie clips, but here's the twist. The clips were secretly cut into chunks lasting between a few milliseconds and a couple of seconds. Then the segments were shuffled randomly. If the total jumble lasted 2.5 seconds or less, most people didn't notice anything strange. The brain somehow glued the story back together. But beyond that 2.5 second mark, confusion, the illusion broke. The viewers could no longer make sense of the scene. It was as if the brain said, "This doesn't fit into my now box." Rejected. So the brain works like a film editor, seamlessly integrating sights, sounds, and feelings that arrive within a short time window, and calling that now. But wait till it gets weirder. Inside your brain, there's a hierarchy of NOW, many nows a few milliseconds longer stacked together to form a longer present, lasting up to 30 seconds. It's like Lego blocks. Each mini moment is a block, and your brain is constantly snapping them together to form a coherent timeline. This is what gives rise to the sense of flow. You know that experience when everything just clicks, whether you're dancing, driving, or in the zone at work? Without this time binding, you live in fragmented flashes. You'd be like a broken TV stuck flipping channels. Different senses process the flow of time differently. Your ears can detect two sounds just 2 milliseconds apart, super quick, but your eyes need at least 15 milliseconds to notice a difference. That's why a strobe light feels jarring, your vision can't keep up, and why jump scares in horror movies are so effective. So, your perception of time is a mashup of all your sensory systems playing at different speeds. You've probably felt time slow down during a car accident or a moment of extreme emotion. Why does that happen? According to scientists, our brains speed up the processing rate during critical moments, cramming more sensory information into a shorter period. The result? Time feels like it stretches. This isn't just a trick. It might be an evolutionary advantage. If your brain can squeeze more data into a moment of danger, you might react faster, make better decisions, and stay alive. Can we take control of our experience of now? Apparently, yes. Researchers tested regular meditators using a visual illusion task. Most people could maintain the illusion for about 4 seconds, but experienced meditators held on for 8 seconds. This suggests they were stretching their perception of the present. So if you want to feel more grounded, more focused, and maybe even live a little longer psychologically, meditation might be your key to mastering time. Here's where things get surreal. Some people have a rare brain trait called calendar synaesthesia. They don't just remember dates, they see them. One woman sees the months as a circle floating in space around her. Like a personal calendar, she can mentally walk around. Another sees the year as a curved line, stretching in front of her like a racetrack. These people can visualize time as a shape, experiencing the flow of months and years in a 3D map. Is that a superpower or a glitch in the matrix? After all this, let's go back to our original question. Is now real? The answer is, it depends. Physically, maybe not, but psychologically, absolutely. Your brain needs now to function. Without it, there'd be no story, no continuity, no you. You're not a passive receiver of reality. You're its editor. And every second, your brain is writing the script. If this video changed how you see time, give it a like and hit subscribe for more mind-expanding content from Bright Discovery. And tell us in the comments, if you could stretch one moment in your life to last forever, what would it be? Until next time, remember, there's no time like the present because your brain literally makes it up.